Hello viewers, you welcome to another news hour on Jamano Media and Products. We first begin with our headlines. Armed robbers attack Dalaba Estate. Gambian deaf calls on foreign deaf beggars to stop false pretense. Legislative caucus elects majority and minority leaders. Those were the headlines. We now have the news in detail. A gang of armed robbers struck Block E26 at the Dalaba Estate near Jabang Dirt in the night on Monday, terrorizing a family and doing away with cash and materials worth $70,000. Sheikh Tijan Salah, an architect and homeowner, said 5 people stormed his house, breaking his burglar-proof railings to force entry, and speaking Mandinka and Senegalese accented Wolof, they demanded money. They overran all entrances to the house and overpowered his security to get aside. He responded that there was no money in the house, but they, however, searched every corner and took about $1,500 cash along with 3 very expensive mobile phones valued at tens of thousands of dollars and a set of car keys of 2 cars. They had brand new cutlasses, a Tasha gun and knives. They formed an effective team because while some were doing the searching, others brandished weapons and asked questions. One was stationed outside all the while as if watching out for intruders, Mr. Salah said. He further disclosed that from his house, the robbers attacked another compound on Block F, where they grabbed the only man in the house by the throat, threatening to kill him unless he produced money. They took what they could find on him in the house and left throwing his keys in the nearby bush, Mr. Salah explained. He said he could not see his car keys leaving the vehicles grounded up till now. Mr. Salah said the incident is the latest and most serious among many reported theft cases in the estate. He have contacted the estate authorities about the need for more protection of the estate. Example, the completion of the ongoing fencing of the estate. This will greatly help in protecting and preventing these kinds of incidents, he said. The Gambia Association for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing, GADHOD, has called on the Gambia Police Force to help them tackle the issue of foreign deaf beggars begging in public places under false pretense. According to Lamin Sise, developing officer for GADHOD, these foreign beggars have been going into banks, hospitals, churches, mosques, workplaces, ferry terminals, supermarkets, and other public places with envelopes and other cards, bear the wrong messages that they are begging on behalf of associations or institutions. He therefore appealed to the public not to give money to such beggars on Gambian streets. These foreign deaf beggars are neither Muslims nor Christians, but act as Muslims or Christians whenever they go about their daily businesses with these fake papers in the names of the organizations, clubs, shops, and others, he stated. According to him, most of them use the monies given to them to buy and consume alcohol, abuse our married Gambian deaf women, and other immoral behaviors. GADHOD has expressed concern and dissatisfaction over the way and manner many foreigner deaf people use the name of their association to beg for money and warn that such action is totally unacceptable in their deaf society. They do not want this kind of bad practices to spread within the Gambian deaf community, who are well known for their hard work in gaining self-employment like carpentry, catering, hairdressing, welding, building, and businesses. Some are even working with private sectors like painting from agencies, schools as a teacher, hotels, others in government institutions like GPA, GPPC, the Gambia Police Force, and so on, he pointed out. He further said that these foreign deaf beggars tarnish the good image of their countries and want to do the same here in the Gambia. Adama Jame, chairperson for Gadho Banjul branch, who doubles as assistant treasurer for Gadho female wing, said the Gambian hearing community has been misidentifying foreign deaf beggars with Gambian deaf people. She highlighted that Gambian deaf people are not beggars but workers. She called on the government, especially the police, to support them in ending this scam because their image is being tarnished. She said they are not against foreign deaf beggars working and earning money legally in the Gambia, but will not allow them to tarnish the image of Gambian deaf people under false pretense. According to her, foreign deaf beggars do not pay tax or alliance tax and therefore call on the Gambia Immigration Department to ensure they do. They wrote to the police in 2010 and recently, but no action is taken yet. She also said noting that the Gambian Deaf Association is here to support hard of hearing people, promote the use of sign languages, as well as the education and development of hard of hearing people and make them inclusive in society, but not involved in dubious activities. Mamadou Jah, board member for Gadhog, said Gambian hearing people cannot differentiate different foreign and Gambian deaf people, and sometimes they are ashamed of themselves when they are discriminated against and misunderstood by hearing people as beggars. He added that the actions of the foreign beggars are making Gambian deaf people lose opportunities because when they write letters to institutions, their requests are torn down because they are misunderstood by the foreign beggars. National Assembly caucus yesterday completed the selection of both majority and minority leaders of the 6th legislature. At the climax of the selection, the office of the clerk was notified by the United Democratic Party, the party with the second largest number of seats at the National Assembly, of the selection of the leadership for the minority. According to the official results received from the Independent Electoral Commission, the United Democratic Party has the second largest number of seats. The majority or minority leader is selected or elected by his or her party at a caucus and following a selection meeting on Tuesday. The minority caucus entrusted its leadership to the following members: Honorable Alaji S. Dabo, member for Brikama North, as the minority leader; Honorable Madi M.K. Sise, member for Serekunda West, as the deputy minority leader; and Honorable Suleiman Saho, member for Central Badibu, as the chief whip. In the same vein, the majority leader of the National Assembly has been accordingly selected from the National People's Party, the party with the largest number of seats at the National Assembly, on Thursday, 14th April 2022. The National People's Party decided the majority leader in the parliament as follows: Honorable Bile G. Tunkara, member for Kantora, as the majority leader; Honorable Abdullah Sise, member for Olyundum, as the deputy majority leader; and Honorable Omar Dabo, member for Opanyomi, as the chief whip. According to the Office of the Clerk, the official results received from Independent Electoral Commission indicates that the NPP has the highest number of seats. The inauguration of the 6th legislature on Thursday featured the swearing-in of members of parliament who were elected on the 9th of April 2022. Honorable Fabakary Tombanjata was elected as Speaker and Honorable C.D.S. Kinjai as Deputy Speaker. The two are among the members of the nominated by the President of the Republic, sitting of the second ordinary session of the 2022 legislative year has been adjourned until Monday, the 25th April 2022. Those were the stories for today's newscast, but before we take a leave, let's take a recap on our top stories. Armed robbers attack Dalaba Estate. Gambian deaf calls on foreign deaf beggars to stop false pretense. Legislative caucus elects majority and minority leaders. Those were the stories. Thank you for joining us with your presenter, Maria McGillan. Do have a nice day.